Hey guys, Crazy here. So first of all, I want to say sorry that I haven't been uploading for almost 2 years or so, but I've been really surprised about how many views my video has got, the TF2 Server tutorial video. I never expected that. And I've also noticed that a lot of you guys have issues with creating a server. You have problems with port mapping, you have problems with the batch files. So for the past month, I've been working on this tool that will do all of that automatically. But please note that this is in alpha and I'm planning to do a lot more than what it already does. You can see more on the GitHub. But why don't we go ahead and get started with this? So you want to go click on release or click in the description. There's a link as well. And you want to download this zip file right here, release.zip. Now I'm just gonna put it in my data drive here. I'm just gonna save it. Then I'm gonna right click on it and click extract all, and I'm just gonna put in a custom folder name here, TF2 Server Manager, and show extracted file to be complete. Yes, and here we are. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to open this file, and now Windows Smart Screen might come up and block it, and that's because this file is fairly new, so Windows Smart Screen doesn't know it yet. But don't worry, it's completely safe. You can even look at the source code on GitHub and compile it yourself if you don't trust me. But I'm just gonna click on more info and click run anyway. Now you'll notice that it has created two files. This is just the settings and the servers. If you open the settings, you can change the directory where it will put the server files. I'm just gonna leave it servers. And you can choose to automatically hide the console of a server when it starts, if you want to. And here, it will automatically create a port mapping before server starts by default. This is very useful because if you don't have a port mapping or a port forwarding, your friends will not be able to join you. So it's highly recommended that you enable this, but not all routers support it. If it doesn't support it, my program will say that to you. Now to add a server, you simply need to click add. Then you need to choose a host name. This is the actual name for the server. I'm just gonna create a capture the flag server. So I'm just gonna name it capture the flag. And the folder is CTF. This is the folder that will contain the actual server files. And then you have the address. 0000 just means that it will host on all of your network interfaces, so you don't have to change that. The port, changing that is completely optional, it doesn't matter. And then the map, you obviously want to change this. If you want a custom map, you will need to import that into the maps folder as shown on the GitHub, and then change the map name to the name that you imported. And then the slots, that's just the amount of players that can be on the server at one time. So I'm just going to click apply now. And now I'll be able to run the updater. This will actually download the TF2 server files. And to do that, I need SteamCMD. So I'm just going to click yes. And now it's actually downloading the server. And that will take some time depending on how fast your internet connection is. And I'm just going to allow this. Right, so I'll come back when it's done. And as you can see, the update process has completed. And now we can just click OK and close down this window. Now you will actually be able to start the server now. So why don't we just go ahead and do that? And if you notice briefly it said port mapping. I don't know if it captured that. That's because it made a port mapping successfully. If it didn't, it will warn you. Now this is very, very important. If you don't allow my server or your server to communicate through Windows Firewall, it will automatically block any incoming connections, so no one will be able to join it. So it's very important that you select private and public and click allow access. Now to make your friends join, you have to copy the public server IP and port. So this will actually fetch your public IP, and it will put the port at the end of it. And yeah, if you click it, it will tell you that it's done. And you can paste it to your friends, and they can basically join you on that IP. So that's very useful. This will not work if you don't have a port forwarding or a port mapping. So if you can't port map, you have to Google how to do that. Now I'm just gonna prove to you that it actually works. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click on connect, and I will show you that I'm actually playing on the server. So it's launching TF2, and I'll be back in a moment. And here we are. I have just joined my own server here, and it works just as intended. So yeah, now this server doesn't have any plugins or anything, so it's very limited to what you can do. But as I said in the beginning of the video, I'm planning to do a lot more with this. One-click installation of source mod and configuration of admins and plugin handling and server.cft configuration, all that kind of stuff that will make it so easy for you to create a server. But yeah. So yeah, guys, that should be it. If you have any issues with this, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to help you out and fix any bugs that you are having. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like button down below, and I'll see you in the next one.